6 more days, 5 days in a wake up. Friday, today, oh, no, Thursday, I guess it's still early, so yeah. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Like, I'm so excited. It's crazy to think about. Here, I'll be right back. Don't leave. I'm just gonna post on FaceCrack and in the YouTubes. Share, create post. Come hang out for my last American Thursday. Post. Newsfeed. There we go. Huzzah! Yeah, dude, I'm so excited. It's stupid. It's like, oh my god. My last weekend here in America. Tomorrow I get my foodies, my food stamps, and I told my buddy I would throw most of it into like basic necessities for his fridge. You know, like beef and like just ground beef, chicken, rice, stuff like that. He's got next to nothing in his pantry. And fridge, like his fridge is vacant. Why isn't it doing the thing? Okay, move. What the fuck? I can't turn my camera around because the damn notification's in the way. Here, I'm gonna step out of this real quick. I'll be right back. There we go. Okay, there's nothing. Pretty bare as well. Got like green beans and shit, but that's about it. So, gonna put the last bit of my food stamps into his thingus. Right though, like you can be hungry, but like, oh my god, like that's some other level of like, ugh, to eat like a can of corn. Or just some cold beans or something. Yeah, because slabs, yeah. PTSD from Slab City. People don't understand that shit, man. He made some like corn and green beans out of a can the other day, and it was grody, bro. Like, I tried to eat that corn and fucking green beans. Even like put butter in there and some salt and pepper, try to like jazz it up a little bit. Nah, bro. Like it was just off-putting. My brain was just like, why? Why are you torture? Yeah, there's just something about it. Your brain's just like, PTSD. I won't. Mm-hmm. The pressing of the plunger. Oh no. Stay. Yeah, right. Why does it taste like despair? And smell like ammonia. Slabs and after it rains. The whole place smells somewhat like pee. Say ammonia to be nice. The best part is the bits of sand in your teeth. That's what you need. To make it really like home is just go outside and grab some sand and just drop that shit right in there. Yeah. That's fucking great. That's so valid. That's so valid. It's stupid, dude. Give me a second. Let me pour this coffee. It's borderline dumb how valid that is. Mm. Really, my guy? Hell yeah, Tommy. That's pretty dope, dude. Yeah. I mean, you gotta think about it. When I leave America, we're gonna be sober buddies. I can't get weed I can't get weed in the UK. At least not super sketchy like, you know. And I sure as fuck ain't about to fucking try to smuggle any of that shit. Like, fuck that noise. Got so many people that are just like, dude, everybody takes like a quarter or like some gummies. I'm like, not this guy. Because it would be the one time that they fucking brought the dogs through. It would be on when my bag went by. Like, I know my luck. I'm cool. I don't need weed. I just like it. And it helps with like nervous anxiety when I'm like waiting for something. Like mainly like when I'm waiting for something or I got like back pain. It's the main reason I use it. Look at that color. That's funny. The days are shorter. You have your. That's fucking great. I have a good streak of not having things in my butt, so I'm gonna keep it that way as long as possible. I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat and sinks your ship. But yeah, I don't like putting stuff in my butt either. So I understand. Like, not to be vulgar or anything, but like, if you want to put something somewhere, as a biological female, you kind of have a spot for that. That's not that spot. Like, you know, like, you have another spot where you could like shove weed up there or whatever. Like, it'd be way less sketchy than putting stuff in your butt. I only have the butt, and I ain't putting anything in my butt. But still, no, right? I didn't say it was a good idea. I just said you have more options available. And smuggling weed? Like, cocaine? Cocaine's worth smuggling. Like, but weed? Just weed? I mean, like, man, I've been smoking weed since I was like 15, man. If I really want to get high, I can fucking jump on a train and go to fucking Amsterdam and wander around until I find cool hippies. Cold brew? Or overnight coffee? Because overnight coffee is the shit, dude. It's like put the grounds in a jar. If you make it to Amsterdam, yeah. What do you mean if I make it to Amsterdam? Like, I'm going. Right. That's stop number 5. 4, 5. That's stop number 5. So the plan is land in England, go to the hostel for the night, crash the fuck out because I'm going to be on the plane for way too long. And then I'm going to go to Scotland after checking all that shit out in the England place, including Stonehenge. Go up to Scotland, go see all that stuff up there, all the cool castles and whatnot, and go pet some fuzzy cows. Because fuzzy cows. Owie! Then down from Scotland through the little Isle of Man to see that one really cool castle, and then over into Ireland. And then from Ireland, number 4, through Wales into Amsterdam. The Netherlands is going to be my first mainland Europe stop. I think so, right? It's a good start. It's a good start. I think it's a great start, Ali, as far as the itinerary goes. You know, and like, I already got my hostel. Stuck somewhere between excited and having a borderline panic attack, and the fact that this is my last weekend in America. Yes. All I need to do technically now is to I'm gonna, when I get my food stamps tomorrow, I'm gonna get some more like protein bars and some like trail mix to throw in my pack, and then take the rest of that, fill with dude's pantry, and then that'll be Friday. And then Saturday morning, he's gonna drive me up to San Clemente. I'm gonna freaking spend most of the weekend looking for day labor so I can get some cash up for buses and stuff like that when I land in Europe. I'm gonna have like $50 on my card, and then like another like 20 to 50, if possible, in hand for like whatever, you know. Because like I'm gonna have to jump on city buses and whatnots to get from San Clemente up to Long Beach, where I'll be hanging out until Wednesday morning. And that's gonna cost like $2, $3, and then $16 for the one bus. Okay, bye, Tommy. You stay safe, Kote. You give hugs to the puppies. And pets for the buddy. Big goofy child. Pets for buddy. Bye, buddy. Next Thursday, I'll be streaming, but I'll be in Europe. Eat all the fishy chips? Yes. All the fishy chips. But yeah, I'm ready. Besides Pocket Cash, the only thing that I don't have still is my ruddy birth certificate. Like, that's the other motivation to stay till Saturday morning, is hopefully it'll show up in the next 2 days. But, like, it still hasn't shown up. I've had my passport for 3 weeks now, but my birth certificate still hasn't shown up. Yeah, dude. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Absolutely ridiculous. Just grab my phone charger real quick. Absolutely ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. Like, I don't get it. Like, that and Pocket Cash is technically the only thing I still don't have ready. But I'm not gonna let that, like, you know. I tried to. I did that yesterday. Their number is non-functioning. Or day before yesterday I did that. But their number's non-functioning, so I sent them an email and haven't gotten a response back yet. Every time you call their number, it just... It's like goes to like invalid number thing. Oh no, it would have come here. Because the address where I had my passport sent was here. Cool. Shred away. Thank you so much. Sorry that's still coming to you. I told them not to send stuff to you guys anymore. Like, I stopped. I changed it when I got my new ID. Like, I don't know why they're still doing that. Fucking government doesn't listen to shit. But that's okay, because guess what? In less than a week, I won't be dealing with this government anymore. Wow. Nemo going to Europe. Guess what? Guess what? Fucking... I've been looking. Like, the entirety of the EU gives no fucks about passports as long as you're in their country for, like, less than 90 days. So as long as I just keep bouncing around every, like... Don't stay anywhere more than 3 months. I don't need a visa to be anywhere in Europe. Like, most places don't need a visa at all. If you're just a backpacking tourist, the more I look, it's pretty crazy. You think stuff would have gotten a lot more strict since COVID, but apparently everything's chilled back out. Like, you don't even need COVID shit either. Like, you don't need any sort of COVID paperwork, nothing. No vaccines, literally anything. Like, I don't have to do anything but pay for my plane ticket. Exactly, that was my thought process too. If it didn't get lost in the mail somehow, if/when it'll show up. Well, you know, like polio and COVID and SARS and all that other weird shit they say you should get to go overseas. I don't know. Rabies. So I don't bite people. But yeah. Vaccines. I don't know, there's all sorts of ones. Like, depending on where you're going into, they want you to have like all sorts of weird shit. But I'm okay with that. Hit me up. When I swore into the military, I went to fucking basic training. Like the first thing we did was when we got to basic training was they shaved our heads, put us in fucking generic ass bullshit freaking uh, like gym shorts and a t-shirt, and freaking slammed fucking 24 separate needles into our arms at 4 at a time. Just plus all 4 plungers. Next 4 syringes. I got so many vaccines and immunities for everything under the sun when I first swore in. Like, fuck it. Like, anytime any country needs me to get some shit, I'm down. Like, I'll just go to like some legit place, get it shot up. I don't give a fuck. I was raised by an FBI agent. For all I know, I'm genetically engineered freaking thing anyways, you know? Borderline MK Ultra status already, so fuck it. Everybody's like, nanobots. It's like, man, I am a nanobot. I'm the T-1000. I just have like, they just fucked up and like, because I got a hold of some acid. Now I'm just not violent. They fucked up. I'm a Terminator who won't go Terminator. U.S. government fucking shit up, man. I'm too stoned to care. I tell Val and his handler all the time. Right? I'm still looking for mine. What's your, I like to joke around and say, remember, it's the, Jesse Heisenberg from a fucking, Zombieland, the movie American Ultra. Like, I don't know where the fuck my Kristen Stewart is, but you know. The field is in motion. Mandelbrot echo. We are fielding the ball. Oh, everybody went bye-bye. I scared all the people because I'm too crazy. Bye, people. I like it. It's one of my favorites that he's done. They work really well together in that movie. Holy shit, man. It's kind of nerve-wracking to think about that, like, this is it, dude. Like, bump, 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 bump. Holds jugular, beard in the way. Can't shoot. That's a other thing, but it's like, it's implied. I had the fingers. Damn beard hiding my fingers. But yeah, it's like, like it's kind of crazy to think about. Like I don't even know how to, like. Today and tomorrow, my last days inside, or not last days here in Escondido. Get up Saturday morning early because he always wakes up early. Might as well get up there early to beat the home bum, stand there at Home Depot, and then it's a jumping on a fucking bus real quick. It's like a 2.5 hour bus ride from San Clemente up to 3.5 hour bus ride up to Long Beach. I'm just gonna chill there in Long Beach. Then poof, you know? Like, this is happening. Like, I think I'm nervous now. And I'm like panicky now. Wait till Tuesday morning. That live stream is you're gonna have a very, very animated Nemo. Holy shit. Stop, dude. You hear this shit? Fucking tweakers, man. Twacked out, fucking trying to get their tweaker friends to wake up from their tweak nap. The actual fuck. Fucking meth, man. Fucking tweakers, dude. Fucking oblivious to fucking reality, man. It's amazing how fucking oblivious to fucking tweakers can be. It seriously blows my mind. It's like, dude, you have no couth whatsoever. Good morning, Cole. I found a couple roaches this morning walking back from getting coffee. Grabbed myself a little Starbucks this morning as a treat. And I was talking about looking for roaches, and I found a pretty big one. Okay. Are you, Ellie? Stay safe, hon. Hugs and pets for puppies. Perfect timing, Cole. You're fixing to be the only one in here. It's been a pretty slow morning this morning so far. Freaking, as I told them, it's tomorrow my food stamps come in, and I'm not gonna be able to use them in Europe, obviously. So I'm gonna grab a couple. I already have a whole bunch, but grab a couple more boxes of like some protein / granola bar type deals, you know, some protein bars, and then a couple of things of like just generic granola that I can either eat handfuls of or throw some water in for like oatmeal of sorts for while I'm in Europe, so I have at least something on me while backpacking. And then fill his fridge with everything left over. Restock all of his pantry and freezer with meats and shit as I can. And he's gonna give me a ride up to San Clemente on Saturday. Freaking look for some work over the weekend so I can have some cash to get from San Clemente on the bus up to Long Beach, and then while in Long Beach, so I can catch, and then when I'm in Long Beach, get up to the airport, and then I want like to try to have like between 30 to 50 bucks, give or take, on my Green Dot card for when I get to Europe. We'll get to London specifically because it's much easier for them to do a credit card transaction for British pounds versus American cash. Like they'll take cash, but they charge like it's like 15%. So if you're getting $10, you're actually only getting like 7. But there's a Walmart right there where I look for day labor. So as long as I get some decent labor this weekend, I should be able to go up to Walmart and put some cash on the card. That and you can use your card uh, to pay for buses and stuff. And so I could, like, when I get to the airport in Heathrow, I could swipe the card and freaking take the train into slash bus into my where my hostel is going to be. Gonna after getting up the cash, not trying after getting up the cash I need, I'm gonna go from there up to Long Beach, just hang out uh, until Wednesday morning, and then boom, dude, jumping on a bus and going. Every time. It's like every Thursday that I live stream in the morning, they show up and freaking wander around with their leaf blowers. At least they're walking down the hill away. But still, it's just like fucking leaf blowers. They're so invasive. How you doing this morning, Cole? Everything going good with you this morning, dude? Pretty good. Last day of the work week. Hell yeah. Oh, you don't work Fridays? Hell yeah. Cheers, guys. And good morning. Yeah, long weekend because of Easter. Hell yeah. That's why I'm hoping to make decent money this weekend. Easter weekend, like most of the time, if I get work on Easter weekend, it's good work, man. Like, it's hard work usually. It's usually like some older dude who needs something done, but they pay good money because they're all religious and whatnot. Yeah, he has risen from his trailer and is hanging out with us right now. Joking around. This is Kaz's birthday's Easter. But that just means we have to sacrifice him, right? Hey, Kaz, you got a hammer and a couple of really big pieces of wood? You already got Hilltop. You feel like dying for the sins of humanity? Or the sins of slabs? Oh, dude, don't do that. Never mind, bro. I don't even want to. That'd be a lot of bullshit to take on you. You're like a Bruce Almighty status where you only have to take on the stuff just from. Born on Easter, not on Easter this year. Oh, okay. I'm like that with President's Day. Because I was born in February, Like, he was just tired of the bullshit and fell asleep. Like, fuck it. You want to do what to me? Sure, dude. Fuck it. Pretends to feel anguished, falls asleep on the cross, wakes up in a cave. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, we all knew it. I mean, there's that one thing where, like, everybody's always like, he made it for the guests. But, like, Jesus was turning water into wine. And, like, the only real teachings he said was to not become excess and abusive. So I'm pretty sure he was drinking wine. Maybe he just made a little bit too strong of a batch one day. Got distracted. Boom. I mean, demigod or not, he's still part human. He could totally screw up at least a little bit. I don't believe in this whole infallibility. If you're even part human, you're part fallible. It's the curse of being a demigod. All these weird ass gifts. Still a squishy ass human body. Just one that doesn't die as easy. The pain and the damage is still there. Fucker just passed out from blood loss for 3 days. Like, I remember when I fucking got out of the hospital when I got hit in the head, and they said I should have like died like an ounce of fucking like a pint of blood ago. Like I straight heard the nurse say he should have been out cold 2 pints ago and dead a pint ago. Like I'll like wish like I heard like I didn't say anything about it. I'm just sitting there like could you have like not said that with an ear distance of me while I'm sitting here less than an hour from being hit in the head with a lead pipe. I hit up my friend when I got out, and I was like, hey, is there any place I can go? And he's like, yeah, dude, I got a friend. And I went over to his house, and like they smoked a little bit of weed with me, and the tiniest little bit, like one hit, because I had like no blood, and I wasn't concussed, but almost was, freaking, I passed out. I didn't wake up till like freaking 10:30, which is like crazy for me, because I'm usually up at like 6. Yeah, right. Howdy. Freaking, I'm doing good, man. Working on my last, well, no, I'm out, sadly. I just smoked my last roach. But no, I was saying I'm working on my last weekend in America, my friend.
What's going on?
Wednesday, I'm flying to England.
What? What's going on in England?
I mean, I don't know. I've just never been. There's a whole other world out there. I've been backpacking back and forth forever, and like Mike's gonna give me a ride up to San Clemente. I'm gonna look for some work up there in San Clemente over the weekend, and then jump on a bus, go to Long Beach, hang out till Wednesday morning, 1:55. I land. I fly out and I land in London at 4:55 the next day.
You have no idea like who I am. I know. But look, I want to show you some cuneiform writing.
Cool.
It's cuneiform writing from the beginning of time. That's when I chased the bat. And that is from birth. You see that?
That shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
My timeline was
Little
broken
line.
before I was alive,
Yeah.
but I'm here. So yeah, I feel you, kid. That
Yeah.
don't make any sense either. Like I remember, like I was at Occupy in San Diego,
But this is
and some lady was doing readings, palm
Yeah.
readings. And I still don't know anything past that.
Yeah.
But she was doing readings for hundreds of people, and I was just sitting there waiting my turn. And she's just saying this. I walk up and show her my hand, and her eyes get huge, and I'm like, what? And she's like, she points it out, and she's like, you shouldn't exist. You were stillborn. Your body.
Yeah.
And turned around and walked away. I swear to God. Like she freaked the fuck out, got in her car and drove off. I never saw her again. She never showed back up. I scared the living shit out of that woman. I just remember being like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now what?
I'm young and I'm 19 years old. I'm fucking
Yeah.
young and dumb. And I'm just sitting there like, yeah, right? For the next like hours just staring at my hand. It's like, was that shit?
What did you see?
Right? Because there's all these people walking around. Like, dude, what happened? That chick's legit. What did you do to her? I was like, I don't know. That's terrifying.
Check it out. I'm gonna leave you the rest of my road here.
Oh, dude, that would be so great. That would make my day, dude. But yeah, dude, Wednesday, man. Like, I'm so like.
So look, what happened to me was, I'm in downtown. I get in a fight with this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he hits me. I go dark. Like he probably knocked me out, right?
Yep.
I go dark. I open my eyes, and I'm like 12 feet up in the air on my way down, falling. So, in the movie Superman and Batman, it says he's been successfully seated since 1983.
Okay.
And so in 1983, I got chased by something over here in Valley Center.
Mm-hmm.
And before I got to my uncle's house, it hit me in my back. It was the seed. And so like in downtown, when I got in a fight and I ended up like 12 feet up in the air on my way down and I fell on the guy and caught him and finished the fight,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, that was the seed that took me up there. It was a jaguar seed. It's like a Mayan thing.
Yeah.
It's a return of some kind of king.
Some sort of spiritual happenstance.
Here you go. Hey, God bless you. Have a good day.
You too, my friend. You stay safe.
Thank you. You too.
You look. Enjoy. So that just happened. Right though? I'm about it. Let's smoke this shit. See, it's shit like that where like I love live streaming and having people here because like that happens to me all the time. And so it's great when some random person when like it happens while it's being filmed, so you guys can be like, yeah, see, like, or when I found my my monkey hat, like it just knew, like I don't know, like there's gonna be like weird stuff, man. I have a very strange life. Jesus got high, fell asleep for 3 days, and when he woke up, he named that strain he smoked God's gift. Right? He was just hella baked. Hella baked. They beat the shit out of him, and he just didn't care for like 3 days. That's just called recuperation, bro. So that just happened. People are interesting. Still using the bong, Joyce. This Shy Guy bong from is was kicked down to me from Joyce. It's his old bong. He got a new one. Cheers, you guys. Yeah, you know, some sort of wandering person. Moses, Jesus Cristo. What's his face? Oh, it's so loud. What you call it? Come over here. It can be loud no matter what. I don't even know what it is. It's like freaking spraying off the. Go flip it around. Spraying off the thing. Okay, fixing the thing, adjusting. Grab the SpaghettiOs can. And boom. There we go. Oh shit. Okay. So I spent the last day he just got on, yeah, right. Kane got a hold of those bad mushrooms. Yeah, because it's the last live stream in this apartment. You guys should see the thing. Say hello. My name is Maggie. And I'm a good baby. Maggie puppy. Oh, I got my coffee cup. But yeah, I spent the last day getting my brain back in order. Packed up 90% of my junk last night, got it ready. See here. Make some cash this weekend. Freaking. So I can be ready for the. So I have cash in pocket when I land. And take a train or what have you. Bible the movie. That'd be some funny shit, cuz. Directed obviously by Mel Gibson. Oh my god, dude. Oh, cuz. So, just a quick sidebar about dork stuff. I'm working on making a artifact deck, but like specifically a vehicle deck with a bunch of vehicles and pilots that crew the vehicles and do stuff with the vehicles. It's been pretty fun so far. It's not really strong yet, but it's pretty good. It's fun to play, anyways. And once they get better vehicles and whatnot, it'd be even cooler. That's all. But yeah, figured I'd tell you about it. I thought it was pretty cool. It was a cool idea. Never saw it. Never saw DiCaprio's Romeo and Juliet. Next, I got my thing. Um, Hopefully in the next 2 days, either today or tomorrow, my birth certificate will show up. That's my only thing that's I don't have for my trip. My birth certificate still hasn't shown up. I've had my passport for over 3 weeks now, or about 3 weeks now, and my birth certificate still hasn't shown back up from that. Which is kind of lame. But at the same time, it's coming to my buddy's place. So as long as it didn't get lost, and it shows up in the next 3 months before his lease is over, like, he could just like send it to me wherever I am in Europe, and I get it sent somewhere and pick it up. So that is what it is. But it'd be really nice to have it, so I wouldn't have to do all that junk. Get stuck sitting somewhere waiting for my passport, or have to go out of my way to get to a certain place because there's only certain places that it can be shipped into, depending on where and what country I'm in. At said point, that in itself is just that's so cool to say, to be able to say. It's just like I'm gonna be overseas soon. I'm gonna be wandering around. I'm gonna be in random spots that I've never even heard of before. Just kind of winging it. I've been watching a lot of videos here and there, but in between, I'm going. I'm just gonna go. It's gonna be like it'll be really cool to do it. Like again, like I wanna like there's a whole new world out there for me to see. It'll be just like when I first went on the road and like initially, I'd never really had a actual like destination 90% of the time. I had like I want to go over here, but like I was always down to go anywhere. I just jumped in cars and whenever people were like, "Where are you going?" I'm going. So it'd be really nice to get back to like my hitchhiking wandering roots where I'm just going. Like it's kind of mind numbing to think that like this weekend is my last weekend in America. Hey, that was a completely and utterly unintended Disney reference. So, meh. Oh, I know. I get what I said, but it was not intended in any way, shape, or form. It was more just my brain. It's just like, oh my God, there's a whole like other world for me to see. Like I felt so like I've felt borderline stagnant for the past few years. You know that, cause like I'm sitting there like, fuck, I've seen it all. Bored. Now you got the song stuck in your head. That's great. Unintended or not, I accidentally planted a seed. That's some funny shit. Sorry, not sorry. That's fucking hilarious. Specifically, not sorry because it was 100% unintentional. Sitting out there with that pressure washer, man. Ugh. Like, So I went another cool thing. I went to AT&T, paid my phone bill for the month, and I was like, so what do I got to do to get my phone unlocked so I can be overseas, not be paying additional things? And he's like, let me look at your plan. And he looked at my plan, and because I'm on AT&T Extra, whatever the fuck that means, but because I'm an AT&T Extra, I have unlimited everything, including internet calling and messaging, international. So I don't have to do anything. And I was like, nah, dude, you're good. So when you get overseas, like, because they have AT&T stores over there, and I can use it. I can do it pay for it also over the phone with a debit card, with my debit card. Freaking, I'll just continue paying my phone bill. Like, keep the same number, everything. I think it's pretty cool. I had no clue, like, because like the last guy I talked to didn't know what he was talking about, I guess, and or just didn't look into it because he had to go. Probably that he didn't look in the right spot. Like he had to go. The guy I went and talked to had to go and like jump like 5 different folders to get to the specific thing. But then he looked over, and was like, "Yeah, dude, you're good." Right, cause I thought that's great. So like, I'll be able to live stream and keep in contact. Like next Thursday, I'll be live streaming from London. I'm 8 hours ahead of you guys when I'm in London. London's 8 hours ahead of here, so 5 p.m. is 9 a.m. here. But other than that, like, that is so annoying that they do that shit. It's like, I swear, it's like, I'm, ah. But it's like, hey, whatever. It's what it is. They're doing their job. It's some worker. It's just so dumb that they make them do that so consistently. Like, it's not like the place is like super dirty and sketchy, but like, yet they make them go out there and spray down the place every other week. Wander around the thing with a pressure washer and a freaking big ass loud generator to run it. Thought it was a generator there. That's funny. Cause lives in slabs, so used to generator noise, just bored. Fucking slabbers. That's funny. 26 pages, my you guys. Well, 26 is the last page, okay. And then there's not 26 pages technically. Okay. So the stamping pages, visas and whatnot. The visas and whatnot, your stamps, your visas, are from 8 to 26. Declaration of entry, what have you. Yeah, dude, he's like right outside. I'm convinced he's literally right outside the front door. Yeah, he's like directly above me and a little ways down. Like he's freaking like and all the. Oh yeah, right. Consumption of alcoholic beverages before pregnancy may result in pregnancy. Like, watch out for that shit, man. Hmm. Well, shit, you guys. It's my last stream, so I'm gonna make it go a little bit longer. I'll do like, I'm not gonna go shut it off just because we're at 1 hour. I'll see if anybody else pops through. My last Thursday live stream can run a little bit longer than usual. Not like I'm doing much. It's fucking surreal, you guys. It's so surreal. Like, this is it, you guys. It's the, like, it's the lineup, man. As of this morning, because I leave on Wednesday, as of this morning, I am less than a week from leaving. The rest of the day, blah. The rest of today, 5 days and a wake up. Like, this is happening. Like, I talked about it since I was a little kid, y'all. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand just how, like, crazy this is to, like, my own brain. Like, that this is happening. Like, I've always said that I wanted to go overseas and I was going to leave and go travel right after I got out of the military. And then I get sworn into the military. And to get sworn in the military, you need a freaking form of government ID. All I had at the time was my passport that my parents had gotten for me when I was 16, or when I was 15, for in case, because my dad doing like government work, in case we needed to leave at any point in time, I could just jump on a plane with him, you know, and sent that in as my like ID. And the military, when they sent it back to me, sent it to the wrong house, and my passport got lost. And they're like, "We'll make you a new one when we like right before you like we ship you out, but that won't be for like another year or so. So you're good." And then they screwed me, and I got out, and I had no passport, and I had my ID and my military ID and a birth certificate, and I had that for a couple years on the road, and then somebody stole my birth certificate. I mean, stole my backpack. Uh, when I went inside of a building and to some sort of store, and that was gone. And jumping through the hoops to get all the stuff from that point to be able to have like ID, birth certificate, to get my passport and have everything valid and ready was a hoop and a half. Like, let alone like the fact that like I managed to live on next to nothing and freaking save cash, which is really hard to do for somebody who's a broke nomad. Saving any amount of money is really hard to do, especially like hundreds of dollars. It was $580 for my fucking ticket. Like, that was like a lot of money for a nomad to hold to save multiple weeks in a row and not touch. It took me like a month. Um, Waiting for the passport. They were like 6 to 9 weeks, or they told me 5 to 9 weeks, and it showed up at like 8.5, man. That was stressing me out. Like, is my passport going to show up? Have they lost it? The fact that my birth certificate still isn't here. Like, for all I know, it showed up, it's going to show up in the next 2 days, hopefully. But, like, the fact that that hasn't, like, it's all just been so, like, everything's been so, like, weird and like, foreboding almost to the point where it's like, it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen, there's no way this is going to work out. And now it's all working out. The only thing left is my birth certificate showing up. Fingers crossed that happens sooner than later. Like, I don't even know what to say, you guys. Here, give me a couple seconds. My phone's being wonky and I'm gonna send a few shouts. Share. Okay, cool. I sent a couple live stream invites to some of my friends in my Facebook chats. See if they pop through and say hey. But yeah, dude. Like, I'll go. I'll make some good money this weekend. And then it's just a couple buses away, man. Last weekend in America, bro. We win. Yeah, right. I'm gonna I'm gonna edit that when I get at the end of the stream. Meant to put weekends. Yeah, my last Wii win. It's it's Gaelic. Just don't know. Clearly, it's some sort of Gaelic or ancient. That's what it is. We. I knew it. I know it too. Yes, yes, Dave. Yes, Dan. We. You're freaking goofy, dude. Yeah, right, Dave. I just smoked some good weed, man. Something with a D, Dave, Dan, DeAndre, Trouble. Not so Pink Floyd. Harvest host thing. I'm staying at a bee farm tonight. That's so cool, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. You're not harvest host. What doth thou mean? Oh, that's cool. That's dope. Yeah, but it's kind of like couch surfing slash warm showers. For sure. Dance party! You're up! That's how my brain feels right now. I know I'm like too stoned to like show that, but that's what's going on in my head right now. It's like stayed at Roadside Bakery the other night. Got some dank cookies. Oh yeah. Plus you can buy their food. It's super local. Fuck yeah. That's super dope. Oh my god, you guys. Like, this is insane. I've been talking about it for years, but like now that it's like less than a weekend away, a weekend away, like I'm borderline like losing my brain. It's like we're can't even focus for like 5 seconds at a time. Oh no, I'm down. I got this. Oh yeah, it's just really overwhelming. It's like it's like a really big step to do. That's what it comes down to. It's kind of intimidating. You know me. I'm a fearless, crazy nomad, but this is still like a really big step. This feels just as intense as the initial leaving the house and going on the road that first day, man. Like, and I didn't plan that. Like, there was like, so like I was just outside already, like, whoa, this is intense. There was no like lead up anxiety. I just woke up that morning, was just like, nope, I'm fucking done, and left. Yeah, dude. Exactly. Major life transitions. Exactly, dude. Like, you gotta think. New country, new headspace. Not just physically, but like mentally. I'm gonna be in a completely new headspace. I'm not smoking in Europe. Like, I'm not gonna do any weed that's not in a legal spot. So, like, England, Scotland, through the Isle of Man to Ireland, back across through Wales, Netherlands, until I get to Amsterdam in Netherlands. Months later will be I assume, will be the first time I have access to it legally. Like, I've always said I wanted to stop eventually. So like, it's just as good a reason as any to do that as well. Start drinking healthy teas and coffee mixtures and getting back into my exercise routine, really into it and whatnot. And it's a whole dude. Like it's gonna be a whole different way of living. Besides the fact that I'm gonna be on the whole other side of the country, like other side of the world. I mean, other side of the country. In other countries. Like I was talking to my friend the other day about how like it's crazy to think about how like when they're visiting. Yeah, right. Straight up hard reset, dude. But like when it was like he was like my friend, she like lives in Germany. My cousin lives in Germany, and she's always talking about how like for a weekend should I go to France on the train. It's like, cause yeah, you can do that. We're so landlocked here in America. Oh my god, I can't even. Like I can't even, dude. I'm so excited. It's stupid. Like, don't get twisted. I'm not scared anymore. I'm just overwhelmed. Like this is intense. It's like the fucking like going skydiving, dude. Like I've already sucked myself up a while back. I'm ready. But there's still the fucking I still haven't jumped out of the plane yet. Like next Thursday, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., depending. I'm gonna live stream from the hostel in London. It's 9 a.m. West Coast time. It's 5 p.m. in London. 8 hours ahead. But like my next Thursday live stream will be from Europe. And as I told them, Dan, fucking, I paid my phone bill and I talked to the people at AT&T, and apparently because I'm on AT&T's extra plan, like I have unlimited everything, including international internet messaging and calling. So like I don't even need to get my phone unlocked or pay any additional fees or anything. That's all included. They told me there's like they got AT&T all over the world. I just continue paying my shit over there every month. I won't even get a different number. Which is super great. It's another thing off my head, off my shoulders, something I don't have to stress about. Grab my beard balm. Right? I thought so. I was like, hell yeah, dude. Because I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to pay like additional monies to get it like unlocked or whatever. Jump through a whole bunch of different hoops. He said, but after looking at it, he said that like, no, I'm all gold. So like, it's nothing but a chicken wing now, dude. Easter weekend. Go get some work this weekend. So I have money in pocket for a bus from San Clemente up to LA for the airport, and then for to put some money on my Green Dot card, so when I land in Heathrow, I can go to one of their kiosks there and get some Great British pounds, and then jump on a train or bus to my hostel. You know, like that's all I need now, man. That, and for my birth certificate to show up. I've had my passport for 3 weeks. But my birth certificate still hasn't shown up. They told me it was going to show up separately, but it was just like one of those things. It's like, really though? Like, it's been like 3 weeks now. Like, it's one of those things like, I'm not going to let it like stop me from going. If it doesn't show up, it doesn't show up. I'm still go. My buddy said that if it shows up before the 12th, he'll drive it up there and meet. He'll drive up to LA to get it to me, because it's only an hour. It's only like a 2-hour drive, 2.5 with traffic. To the spot in Long Beach I'll be hanging out. Oh my god, dude. This is I've walked through industrial ghettos. And what I mean by that is like just like with same thing with barrios, where like in the most respectful, non-racist way possible, there's nothing but black people for the next 30 blocks. There's nothing but Mexicans for the next 30 blocks. And most of them are sketchy gangsters. It's that part of it's part of Fresno, that part of Anaheim. And there were some weird points here and there where a couple people eyed me, but I never really had any issues. I've skydived even after freaking checking off a list of freaking over 100 initially, over 100 different things of different ways that the parachute or the harness or whatever, the plane itself could fail and I could die. Like one of the main things you have to do before skydiving. I've had crazy people that give me rides pull out pistols and sit there and spin the dial, revolver, and being like, does anybody know where you've been? I freaking always wanted to get rid of a transient or a homeless person. I heard the craziest, most intimidating, sketchy shit you could possibly imagine 10 years on the road. And I'm more like anxious, nervous about getting on this plane than like really any of those. Those are all just feel like numb in comparison to the fact that like I'm leaving America and I don't really intend to come back. There's a whole other world out there for me to see, and I want to go see it. Like, so like, you know, wing nuts in the slabs yelling at you. What wing nuts in the slabs? Holy shit, you guys. Like, this is intense. Like, wing nut. Like, this is it. The fucking final stretch. Saturday morning, early morning, get up and go up to San Clemente. Spend the weekend working on getting work. And then poof, man. Monday morning, walk down the hill, freaking ride a bus up to Long Beach and hang out until Wednesday morning, you know? It's really all I got left to do. I'd already be out there if I wasn't gonna use what's left of my food stamps after I put some more protein bars and granola in my pack for when I'm traveling overseas. I'm gonna throw the rest of it in my buddy's pantry and get him as much food as he can because he's low right now. His apartment keeps screwing him 12 ways to Sunday, so like he has like literally next to no food in the house at all. But you know, like, just pull it off, you know? Speaking of which, not to spank you guys, but if anybody is feeling froggy as far as donations go, my Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo are in the description of this live stream. And if you send me $5, I'll totally go over to uh, Albertsons and get like some sort of like noodle rice thing, something for us to eat for the night, because there's literally nothing in the fridge. Not necessarily, not necessary, but it would be greatly appreciated. Throw a plug out there. Plug. Slash if you want to throw some support towards the bus/train, either to the airport or from the airport. Oh my god, that's gonna be so intense. I've got an hour and a half layover, an hour and 55-minute layover in Istanbul. That'll be pretty crazy. Like, I wish it was a little bit longer, actually. Like, almost, you know? Like, by then I'll be tired, you know? I just want to be able to get to my location so I can go rest. But, I almost wish I had a little bit longer of a layover than an hour and 55 minutes, 2 hours, because then I could go like run around Turkey real quick, But you know what? I'll go back through there, It's like I'm gonna be in there eventually anyways, so that's no big diff. Romania, Holland, Greece. Go see the Parthenon. Go wander around freaking uh, the city of Thebes and uh, sing random songs that are copyrighted by a certain evil mouse, slowly absorbing all of society's good movies and movie culture. The mouse overlord. You know who you are. And I mean, it makes sense too if you think about it, because like, who was in charge of the planet in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? A mouse. See, there's clearly something going on there. Correlations. But yeah, dude. Oh my god. Like, to think that it's nothing but a weekend, Coming up on an hour and a half. We got a minute left. I haven't had really any interactions in the last like 15-ish minutes. I appreciate you guys hanging out, showing your support. Have a great Easter weekend. Wish me luck so I can get all the monies I need this weekend so I can be ready for my trip up to LAX and have the monies in pocket I need for buses and whatnot. Maybe if I get really lucky, even like a little bit of money set aside for an additional day in a hostel if I need be, have some hostel emergency fund cash set aside in case it gets like bad weather, And just go over and be like, yeah, hip. Later, y'all. Thanks so much for coming through. Don't forget to throw the like button some love on the way out. Share this on your Facebooks and whatnot. And yeah, if you're rich, throw Nemo $5 for food, and he would love you. Bye.